Hi everyone, welcome back to the Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center. We're here now with Chris Waugh. He is the youth director at Renaissance Church, and he's here to talk to us about the Trinity Square Block Party coming up in just a few days. Right. Thanks so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So tell us about the event. It's not too far from here.
Yeah. So Trinity Square is a section of Providence comprising basically a small section of Broad Street, and our event is going to be happening right at the Southside Cultural Center over on Broad Street next to the Methodist Church and across from Grace Cemetery. So yeah, it's a block party. We're celebrating the cultural diversity of Trinity Square. We think Trinity Square is a neighborhood that's sometimes overlooked in Providence, but is filled with great cultural diversity, lots of awesome kinds of food, sort of some hidden gem restaurants, and a neighborhood full of families with kids, so there's going to be a lot to offer for kids and families as well.
So tell us a little bit about some of these activities. What can we expect at the party?
Yeah, so for kids there's going to be a bouncy house. Kids love bouncy houses.
Who doesn't love bouncy houses?
I love bouncy houses. Yeah, so there's going to be games with prizes for kids. There'll be some water games to cool off. It is a rain or shine event.
Looks like it might be rain, yeah, unfortunately.
There might be a little bit of rain, but we're going to have fun regardless. Could turn into a duck party. But yeah, so there's going to be water games, different prizes for kids to win, live music. We have some really awesome local artists, C.D. Maega, world-renowned hand drummer, some Afrobeat artists. So it should be an awesome event, rain or shine. There's also going to be a table section with local nonprofits who are going to have tables set up with the services that they offer. So
wonderful.
Yeah.
And for food, can we expect a lot of local vendors to be there as well?
Yeah, so the way it's looking is there will be several vendors who probably have samples of food. And then they're going to be offering discounts for those who are in attendance. So if you come out to the block party, you'll probably most likely get a coupon from a vendor of your choice, and that coupon will be good for a percentage off at the actual restaurant itself, which will be within walking distance of the event. And then we're also going to have 200 free meals for children under the age of 18. So it's part of a Providence lunch program, and so there'll be plenty of food for the kids.
Wonderful, and it sounds like a great way to not only have some fun, but encourage people to experience different restaurants and different businesses around the area as well.
Totally. We're definitely trying to celebrate that portion of the city in a way that sort of brings attention to sort of the beauty in a section that's oftentimes overlooked. So.
And is there any charge to attend the event, and can anyone go?
Yeah, the event is absolutely free. Everyone is welcome to go. It's open to not just those neighbors in and around the Trinity Square area, but also for all of Providence. So if you're asking yourself, what is Trinity Square? Just want to invite you out.
Go check it out.
Go check it out. Come check it out on Saturday at the Southside Cultural Center on Broad Street. So.
And what are the hours for this event?
The hours are from noon to 4.
Okay.
So yeah, we have musical acts scheduled throughout that time. But yeah, we'll start right at noon and then end at 4.
Wonderful. And of course, the all-important parking. Will there be parking available or off-site?
Yeah, so there's a good amount of street parking off-site. Typically, the neighboring streets off of Broad Street have plenty of parking in and around them. So parking shouldn't be an issue. But we also want to encourage people to walk or ride bikes. In fact, Recycle a Bike is going to be having little setup there to repair bikes and broken inner tubes and things like that. So we want to encourage everyone to bike and walk out to the event if possible. If not, there'll definitely be some street parking available to you as well.
This time of year, it's definitely the perfect weather to go out for a walk or ride your bike or encourage your kids to get out. It's a great time of year for that.
Totally.
And so tell us a little bit, are there any other events coming up at the Southside Cultural Center anytime soon?
You'd have to check the Southside Cultural Center website for that, but I know that they are constantly having events at the Southside Cultural Center. They have a beautiful theater in there, so anyone who's looking to utilize their space to promote their own events, they're usually really amicable to sort of relationships in the area for performers and artists and things like that. So can't tell you exactly what the events are, but I'm sure that there'll be some employees of the Southside Cultural Center there who can let you know if you come out to the event.
And so you're affiliated with the Renaissance Church, and that's located right down in that area?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we're right up on Broad Street across from Crossroads. We've been there for I think a little over 3 years now in that location. So it's a beautiful part of the city. We really enjoy it. It's right across from 3 high schools, Classical, Central, and the Tech School. And so we couldn't be happier in the location that we're at. The neighbors are awesome, and it's a nice part of the city.
And this block party, is this your first? Is it an annual tradition that happens?
Yeah. So actually, the block party is put up by something called the Trinity Square Working Group, and this is a group of nonprofits and local businesses from the Trinity Square area. This is the first time we're doing a block party like this, so we're really excited to sort of lay the foundation for celebrating Trinity Square with a block party that it deserves. We've been meeting for about a year, just local nonprofits and businesses as part of this Trinity Square Working Group, people that are passionate about Trinity Square getting the recognition it deserves, and also the residents being proud of the place where they live, because it is a neat part of the city. So.
And what would you tell to someone who maybe wasn't sure about going? What would you say to convince them that this is the perfect way to spend your Saturday afternoon?
Yeah. Well, it's the perfect way to spend your Saturday because there's something for everyone. So if you're into music, there's live music. If you're looking for some of the resources available to Providence, if you're someone who has a passion for social justice and things like that, then there's going to be tables with local nonprofits and organizations offering their services and basically promoting the things that they provide. And then if you have kids, I think that's one of the big sells too. We're going to entertain your kids for 4 hours. And
free babysitting.
Free babysitting, free freeze pops for the kids, so you got to come out to that. Just drop your kids off even. It's going to be a sectioned off part, a kids zone with kids workers from the church. And so we're really excited to just offer something for everyone, really.
Well, it sounds like a whole lot of fun, and hopefully, fingers crossed that the rain holds off for you, but if not, I'm sure it'll be just as fun. Playing in the summer rain's a lot of fun, too.
Yeah, it's going to be fun regardless, I think. Yeah.
For sure. Well, thanks so much for coming in. Chris Waugh is the youth director at Renaissance Church, here to tell us all about the Trinity Block Party coming up this Saturday, 12 to 4. You don't want to miss it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Rachel.
And we'll be right back with our next guest here on GoLocal Live.